Hello and welcome, this is Mousecunner, and we're back with some more of the multi-consumer products playthrough of Stellaris using the MegaCorp DLC. So, an interesting thing just happened. The Element Star Empire just declared war on these guys, and that does concern me because my main threat here is involved in that war. They're on the side of the Element Star Empire, and that's an offensive war. So I'm really afraid that if this war goes their way, it could be a problem for us. The problem that I am facing is I don't think there's really a whole lot I can do about it, because I don't have a casus belli against my main threat. And to get that casus belli, I'd have to either make a claim or declare a rivalry. Now, declaring a rivalry would probably be a bad idea because everyone that is allied to these guys would also, if I remember correctly, not like me. The upside is anyone that is a rival of these guys would like me. So there's that. But I am just concerned because they're already in a defensive alliance with these guys and these guys. Now, the Element are busy right now. They're the ones that declared war, and they are equivalent to me in power. But these guys here, they're superior to me in fleet power, and these guys are all overwhelming to me in fleet power. So this could be an extraordinarily bad idea if I declare war on them by myself, which I would be by myself. Now let's see how these guys are doing. So they're equivalent, and there should be one more power in this one, the Mandate of Loken, and they are also equivalent. So in theory, they're more powerful potentially than. If this was just the Element Star Empire, I think this would be no contest. But because these guys are involved too, I don't know how they're as powerful as they are, but they definitely are. And it really does concern me. So the options that are open to me as far as declaring war, I can make a claim. It wouldn't be anything that I'd really want. Like maybe it'd just be like one thing just to, you know, attack them and keep them occupied. Alternatively, I declare them a rival, which does give me the possibility, because I looked at this earlier, because I was maybe considering this, sending these guys to raid them. I need to have them be my rival. So let's see if having them be my rival is going to be too much of a problem. So right now, they're allied to the Element, who I think already don't like me. Well, we're at 0, but they close their borders, so we're not likely going to have anything going with them. And then the other ones that they're... Okay, so these guys don't really like me either, also. So I guess we wouldn't lose too much, and we would gain possible allies. So you know what? I will declare that rivalry. At first, I wasn't sure it was a good idea, but you know what? It does seem like it's a good idea. So let's go ahead and do that. We will get influence out of doing this anyway. It's probably a horrible idea from the standpoint of... these guys will be much more hostile towards me, and I was kind of hoping not for that to be the case. But now we could go to the Beldros, and we have a good rating target. Okay. And then I don't know how much this is going to cost me, but let's say we select these guys. Does indeed look like a ripe target for our warriors. Perhaps a visit is in order. We'll pay them... Teach them a lesson. So it cost me 3,000. We'll pay, teach them a lesson. Okay, well, we want them to do this. It's very expensive, but we can afford it. I mean, that's what we're about. We're about making money, and hiring mercenaries to do dirty work, I think, is a good call. So we'll go ahead and have this happen. Okay, so that has happened. The question that we now need to ask ourselves is, do we want to attack them as well? Because I do have now a casus belli because I rivaled them. This is probably a really bad idea. So yeah, these guys are not going to like me as a result of things. But now we have mutual rivals with the Gorf citizen state, which also didn't like me. But the main ones that we should have gained is these guys. Mutual rivals, and this one really nothing came of it. But yeah, so these guys are a little bit more friendly towards me. Can we do anything with them? Not at the moment, but maybe eventually. we'll be more friendly with them. All right. So before we move on, the thing that we have to decide is, do we want to attack these guys? Because we already have a couple things going on here. They're going to be raided. They're going to be at war, and we could potentially attack them too. Now, if we did that, we would have the them come to our aid because they're a subsidiary. They would have these two guys because they have a defensive alliance. We could humiliate, and this isn't really going to be a big thing, but this is just to make them lose their war, really. I mean, kind of divide them up, and the AI may come after me primarily, but I think what we're going to do, that may be what I do, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to bide my time and allow them to be distracted. So this war has just been declared. To attack them immediately isn't necessarily the right move. What I should do then is I should start getting my fleet together to attack them. So I'm going to put these guys in Aludra. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. And so then I have 3 fleets that are kind of in the area. And these guys I'll hold back in case something happens over here, and we'll also deal with the piracy and stuff as needed. So that guy is going to deal with piracy. These guys are going to deal with piracy. They're kind of stick around. We may have some effects of piracy as a result of having to move ships around, but it is what it is. Let's continue here and see what happens. Also on Hicklum Prime, we could probably build. I wasn't necessarily going to do this initially, but now minerals are actually doing quite well. I think I'm going to build this building here, as I do need some jobs. How's our population growing? Yeah, we're going to need those jobs fairly soon, so let's do civilian industry, because I'm afraid we're going to run out of consumer goods if I don't. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do. I do need to keep an eye on things because we are running a little low in some areas on certain resources. Like, for example, over here, we're running low on amenities. I think I have no choice but to build up a city district, which I don't have the resources to do just yet, but okay. So we're getting some results to the rivalry. All right, that's fine. I mean, that's another competitor to us. I don't know if these guys are MegaCorp or not. Not gonna really worry about it right now. But I just want to have a little bit of time go by where these guys are being, you know, assaulted on a few different fronts. And maybe they have moved their fleets around a little bit. So I'm going to wait until at least... Okay, so the rivalries come back our way as well. I'm going to wait until my fleets are in position.
Research actualized.
Research? Alright, well that's... I mean, it's good timing, but bad timing, because I'm going to have to do things with my fleet to do that. So... probably getting deflectors would be a good idea at this stage. What does this do? Planetary FDL inhibitors, we actually do want that, but I think we grab the deflectors because that will be immediate need. And then the question is redesigning my ships worth it? Because this is only going to give me a little bit of power. It's not going to be a huge upgrade. Definitely makes sense on our defense platforms. But I don't think... Because yeah, we're not right next to Gorham, so it's not that far away. But that would take time. I guess it wouldn't be that big of a deal. So let's go to ship designer. Start with the tariff. We'll go ahead and get this. It'll give us a little bit more power, which does make us a little bit more capable. And then we want Corvette as well. Same thing. Okay. Then we grab these two can kind of form together to a single fleet. And then they can you can just go ahead and get upgraded now. It cost me 90. You can get upgraded. Some of this stuff is happening a little quick for me. Oh, you guys need to merge. Okay. You can upgrade. All right. Just being patient here. It's going to take time. Yeah, you too. You two need to merge. I think I already told you to do that and you're not doing it. Unless I miss... Oh. No, that was wrong. You guys are going to go upgrade. Go there. Shore, the ocean, the anchor. Okay. All I know is all the ships need to come over here. That's what needs to happen. And the anchor is going in to upgrade. All right. We'll figure it out once we get there.
Ships upscaled.
Okay. And you... The ocean. Go here to take care of piracy. And then it was what, the shore? Upgraded. Alright, and then the other thing I want to do, while this is all going on, is over at Eludra, I want to build a defense platform. Because that's going to be one of the forefronts of the battle.
Special project actualized.
Okay, the attempt by science officer so-and-so to salvage the derelict ship from the atmosphere was a failure. The gas giant's heavy gravity disabled the engines of one of our engineering tugs, which then collided with the derelict. Several lives were lost, and the ancient vessel was pushed even deeper into the atmosphere beyond our reach. Alright, I get some experience. That's unfortunate, but, you know, these things happen. Okay. Well, we're kind of cut off in that direction, so let's have you, I guess, start moving over to where the border is, because we may need you for some science research, so I guess we have open borders, so we can do that. All right. Okay, we've got a tradition. We were looking to finish off the expansion, so we'll go ahead and do that.
Ships
also,
upscaled.
while I'm at it, Devastation. Upgrade. Okay. And then the shore is going to come back over here to take care of piracy, because there should still be piracy there. Yep, indeed. Okay. And then these other ships, they're on their way to do their thing. Fortunately, those are the ships we want.
Upscaled.
Okay. This just gives us a little bit of time to build up. We're going to form this into a singular fleet. All three of these things are going to...
Special project actualized.
Okay. Do new research. What we want is not... we want capacity, naval capacity, this one, for sure, so we can crank out ships. I mean, this gives us stuff from soldier jobs, but we don't really have that many soldier jobs, so really we want the naval capacity just straight up. Not fleet command, we already have that. So yeah, let's get this going. Yeah. It's not going to happen in time, probably, but, you know, it will maybe help.
Ships upscaled.
Okay. Then what we need to do, we need to grab, and you figure out where some of these ships are. So the river is in here with the anchor, so those two can merge. And then the breach is moving in. We'll tell them to upgrade because they're a more sizable thing. And then when they're done, we'll have them form up with the anchor, who has 1 or 2 ships to upgrade, and then we'll be good. Okay. So if I go into the species, the robots are now their thing. So we may have gained some housing back through that. Oh, also we're at 255 population apparently. So yeah, I don't know if we gained a lot of housing back from that or not. We do need more housing though, that's for sure. Matter of fact, there was somewhere where that was a concern, wasn't it? Regulus Prime. Yeah, so I'm kind of waiting for minerals, really, is what we're looking at. I don't have a lot of minerals. We just have a lot of things going on all at the same time.
Upscaling complete.
Alright. We don't have enough alloys to build any more defense platforms, but at least we have one down.
Ships upscaled.
We're just going to make a Ludra 1.9. Okay. Alright, so it was the breach and the anchor are going to need merge. We're going to upgrade the remaining ships, which isn't going to take long.
Upscaling complete.
Okay. The anchor is done. Alright, let's see if we can sort through this. All this nonsense. I don't remember what it was I was constructing here. Probably a civilian factory. Yeah, that's probably what it was. Okay. So the anchor is more or less ready to go. Let's see how powerful it is. 1.6k. I guess that's not too overly threatening, all things considered, but it is what I can form up here. I mean, I guess I could get another 1,000 going, and we'd be looking at 2.7k. I'm just a little concerned if I do this attack that it will be me versus 3 empires and it just won't go well. I know they're distracted and everything, but I'm not sure I can track or how much I can track wars going on, like who's winning. because I don't get any data here. And I click on the element, who are the ones that are kind of leading this war. I mean, it's kind of the same as attacker and defender. They're at the same point. So I'm not sure it would be wise. Come in here and attack. I am distracting these guys, so it's potential. I mean, where are they at the moment? I mean, they're still overwhelming. So I have a feeling that, you know, this is not going to go well. And even though they're distracted... Well, it's going to be something I'm going to have to decide. I will have them go to where they need to go. But I think I did, you know, the best I can to kind of get there. I did pay the resources to try and distract them. They're being raided at the moment, so if they're not doing something to stop that, then they're going to, I'm assuming, take damage. So, well, in any case, we're going to wrap things up here, so I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. This is Melskinner, signing out.